Me know about sardine, mackerel, bully beef, chicken foot, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Wagwan, what's great? Chef John Morris again, man, presenting to you. Alright, but may I record something for you? Huh? May I record a video, I can't talk. If you shush me, how am I going to record? Eh? Alright, I'm not going to make much noise, yeah? Love you.
Daddy.
Love you. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, go and watch cartoon later. I make some nice creme brulee for me and the fancy, yeah? You want creme brulee? Huh?
This.
I'm presenting to you how to make creme brulee. Now, creme brulee is a classic in most restaurants across the world, and this is quite simple to make with very few ingredients, and you can add whichever filling of your liking to personalize this creme brulee. So without further delay, forward, let me show you what I go on. So to start the creme brulee, the first thing you need is some 35% whipping cream, and ensure it's whipping cream. I'm going to add that straight into our saucepan. So directly to that, I'm going to add some Madagascar vanilla bean paste. So it's basically the same thing as the vanilla bean, but it's the paste. It's a bit more expensive than vanilla extract because this is the original vanilla, but I guarantee you it's worth it. So that's what the paste looks like. I'm going to add that directly into our cream. We're going to leave that to slowly warm up on number 3, and I'll take you back to show what it looks like later on. So I'm going to go in with 4 egg yolks. Just break those. Or another way you can do this, you break the egg, put it in between your fingers, and you do this. And let the egg white slide through your fingers. So that's another simple way of getting the egg yolk from the white. You just go back and forth, and there you go. But to set this aside, we can use this to make ourselves some lovely egg white omelets. So as soon as this skin starts to form, that's an indication that your cream is ready to turn off. Because we don't want to boil it, we just want to get it heated. Alright, we're going to go in with our egg yolks, granulated sugar. And you don't want to let that sit because it will start to clump the egg up. You don't want to go ahead and whisk this vigorously until everything comes back. So while you're whisking this, you want to set your oven to preheat at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And you want to put some water on to boil because you're going to need that later on. So this is what your mixture should look like. You see how thick that is? That's what you want. And we're just going to temp that with a little bit. So we just temp the eggs, mix that in. We'll get all of that egg incorporated and it doesn't curdle. We're just going to go in with the rest. Now your strainer comes into play and you just scrape all of that foam off the top. Because if you don't, this will cause your creme brulee to be foamy on the top. So you want a nice smooth mixture. And this is what your mixture should look like after you're through. We're going to pour this out right into a measuring cup, a baking tray of your preference, and our 6-ounce ramekins. Just going to go straight in with the mixture. Ensure to fill it all the way up. There you have it. We have 4 perfectly portioned ramekins to fill in. Now we're going to go in with some hot water. So we get that water almost to the top of the ramekin, so that water bath helps to cook them evenly right throughout, so they all will be ready at the same time. So we're going to cook these on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes, and then after which I'll show you what it looks like. So forward, show you what go on. So I just removed them from the oven, and this is what they look like. You want them to be a bit jiggly, just like that. You remove them from that water bath over onto a cooling rack. I'm going to allow these to cool down for about 10 minutes on the rack. We're going to pop these in the fridge and let them cool down for 2 hours in the fridge, after which I'll show you how we finish them off. We'll be right back. So the creme brulee has been resting in the fridge for 2 hours just to firm up a bit. So you saw the process where we had it baked, remove it from that water bath, and then we put it to cool for 10 minutes on our cooling rack, and it has been sitting in our fridge for over 2 hours. So now it's nice and firm. So the next step you want to do is to get some sugar. Just gonna go in with 1 spoon right on top. Just kind of rotate it like this to get the edges. And we use the back of the spoon. We just spread that across evenly. Just get a piece of paper towel and you wipe down the edge. Just so when you start to caramelize the sugar, it doesn't look messy around the edge. So here I have my creme brulee torch. However, if you do not possess one of these, you can also put your creme brulee in the oven and broil for about a minute and a half, but you have to watch it. As soon as it gets that nice golden color, then you would remove it from the oven so it doesn't burn. I'm going to show you the color that you should achieve. So if you have a creme brulee torch, that would be even better. Keep your hands above it. And we're just going to rotate our hands just so we don't stay in one spot and burn the sugar. We want to get that caramelized nicely. Now we're going to allow this to coagulate for about 2 to 3 minutes. And it's going to form a glass consistency on top. That's perfectly fine. That's how it should be. Gonna wait until it's dry and I'll tap into it and show you what the custard looks like. Listen to this. That's what you want. So we're just gonna tap into that. So it's like a glass. Break that right. You just dip your spoon and scoop your serving. So there, look at that custard. Beautiful. And there you have it, creme brulee made easy here on Morristown Cooking It. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and do remember to hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos like these. Until next time, safe travel on the gravel and go and big up on yourself.
Let me see another dinner for later. I know you're fast, girl, and have to tell me. Cause any man can feed you, so that's why I always take me to the kitchen. Yeah, yeah, yeah.